Hello, this is Andrew from Trend Following Mentor. Today is the 17th of April, and I'm going to call this short video, I call it the Snapback Rally for the Nasdaq. What I do, first of all, I teach. I'm a trader, that's first of all. I trade, been trading since 1994 every day in the markets, when the markets are open. As a sideline, I teach traders how to become better traders, and it's not about any magical system or anything like that. It's mostly about how to think and how to trade. And really what I do is I do hourly consulting or even on-site visits, and actually have some on-site visits next week. But before I even start, the disclaimer of what I'm going to talk about now is none of this is for any personal advice. It's educational only to become better traders, and it's really my own personal opinions of how I see the stock market. And again, I'm not suggesting to anyone to take these ideas, except just use them as a concept for your own personal trading. Personally, right now, we're looking at the Nasdaq. Nasdaq had really sold off pretty hard. You can see that it sold off on huge, not small, huge volume. And now this rally, this last 1, 2, 3, 4 days, has been on rather extremely light volume. I mean, this was some nice volume here, and we almost hit a 200-day exponential moving average. And you always have pullbacks. Nothing goes straight down. Nothing really goes straight back up. But what I use is I use Metastock, and I use this indicator. It's very, it's not rocket science, because rocket science really doesn't hold up in the real world. It's based on moving averages and some other indicators. And it pretty much tells me when I can be in the market and when I cannot be in the market. And currently, I don't want to be long, I don't want to be short, and really the sidelines are the place to be. This is the Nasdaq. Let me show you the S&P 500. The S&P 500 also, even though it's looking, it's coming back, but this, how do I call it, this volume is tepid, especially today. This is like a joke. I mean, we're going into a holiday tomorrow, Good Friday, and holiday periods, markets can swing, but again, we're in cash, we're sitting on the sidelines, we like being long, we want to buy the strongest stocks in the strongest sectors when the market's healthy. But the biggest problem also is there's not that many leaders that are really holding up. Most of the leaders are actually very damaged, and there hasn't been a rotation. I mean, we've seen some stocks like some of the, I'm not laughing, but some of the chicken stocks, like it's Pilgrims something or other, and then there's Sanderson Farms. These are the strongest stocks in the stock market now? I mean, really. I mean, the strongest stocks really aren't holding up. There's only really one that's holding up, is this one called GLOG. Hang on. This one has been pretty much holding up pretty nicely. Let's see if it opens. 1 second. And you can see it's really been holding up strongly in this, this turn down. And that's what you want to see, is the strongest stocks and the strongest sectors. And again, this is Andrew from Trend Following Mentor. What I try to do is help you become better traders. It's not about any magical system. It's about one-on-one help. And again, if that can be hourly, or if it's one-on-one mentoring on location. Next week, I'm going to be traveling up until next Wednesday, all next week until Wednesday. But again, whatever I can do to help you to become a better trader, it's not easy. It's really a mindset. And again, there's no easy here. You're always going to have losses. You're always going to have drawdowns. But the thing is, you have to stay in the game and really have to fight. And also keep your losses small. At least try to keep your losses small. Thank you very much.